Hello everyone. The impromptu streams. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Let's look at GJ. GJ is relatively messy because I'll just show the 4-hour chart first. So on the 4-hour, you can see your trend is still very bearish, right? This is a whole bearish trend, came down, pull back, came down, pull back. And once price, if price starts to react to this level, and I think New York or NYSE we can drive down further. But other than that, price is still ranging, so GJ is still quite tricky. And wait, hold on, let me play some music. Wow, that's loud. Can you guys hear everything? Okay. Okay, well, let's I'm gonna start off the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, what we have on GJ, right? So at the start of the week, we have this daily resistance. This zone is where price tapped into, having difficulty to break above, and that's why we are bearish for the week because of this level. And then if we talking about targets, this is my target, right? Because coming in today, similar to yesterday, I was waiting for a top wick to break down to retest the lows right here, but now price is still ranging, right? Came down, retest, came down, retest, and now we have to wait for the next signal for us to retrace down again. But other than that, the 4-hour and the volume on GJ is still very slow, right? So if I were to draw a zone going down to the 1-hour time frame, you can see that this is the zone that price is reacting to, right? You can see this was previous liquidity zone, price came down, rejected, and now price is reacting to the exact same level again. So now you can see that this whole range, right, this whole range is consolidation. So what we need to wait now is draw a support for potential sells. Right, so I would draw something like this. Looking left, what do we have? Right, you can see that this zone is your previous resistance also, right? You can see that this was rejections and now price is reacting to that level. So this is a key zone that price needs to break below in order for us to continue down, right? We don't want to trade in this range because there's no clear direction. So that's for GJ. And for gold, what I'm looking at is starting off the daily time frame. The only issue I have is this level right here, right? But the good thing is this candle, the previous daily candle, managed to close below all these levels right here, right? And price already created a top wick, and once the low of the previous daily candle breaks, we know that gold can potentially fill the wick to the left right here, which is I think 200 pips, 300, 450 pips, right? So if we will go down to the 4-hour time frame, what do we have? 4-hour time frame creating lower lows, lower highs, right? Lower highs, lower lows, and price step into the daily zone. What we need to wait now is, let me just adjust my zones. Looking left, let me draw a support level right here. That's 4-hour. On the 1-hour, adjust my levels once again. Let me just go to the left. Right, on the 1 hour you can see that what price is doing is reacting to that support level that we drew on the 4 hour and daily time frame. Right, so go down to the 30 minutes. Resistance was made here, right? Price came up, couldn't maintain bullish momentum, and then it did a fake out, right? So once fake out is done to the upside, usually it would retest the bottom of the range, in this case here and eventually here. So now if price wants to go continue bearish, it has to break below 1723. I need a candle closure below that minimally, because now you can see that price is already created support exactly at this level. So for both GJ and gold, we have some waiting to do, and yeah, that's about it. So for buys, honestly, I'm not looking for buys, because my bias for GJ is, as I explained, is bearish. I don't want to take a counter trend trade, because usually when I do that, I find myself being faked out quite a bit, right? Usually like to break above, consolidate a bit before breaking down again, right? And then slowly breaking down all the way. So that's what I tend to see for counter trend trades. So yeah, I'll wait for sells below 150.80. Look on a 15-minute time frame. Right, 15 minutes is relatively messy. 30 minutes, yeah, minimally 30 minutes candle closure below 150.08. And for gold, sells below 1722.8. 1722 point, let me just 870. Alright, so yeah, a bit late to the streams, because I literally just decided to turn on the streams last minute. And hold on. Right, so now price is creating support on gold right here. Eventually it's now 22 minutes before NY open. What I'm looking at is this could be the retracement, because you can see that this whole area, right, it pushed down, creating lower highs and lower lows, right? Lower highs and lower lows, and price didn't do any sort of retracement. So this retracement could be good for price to retest the lows once again. So let me just try to showcase that. So price can retrace however high it wants. Probably it could retrace into this level right here, right? And then once price find resistance right there, it could close bearish. It could close bearish, something like this, right? And I'll take the trade after the bearish candle breaks, right? Stop loss above resistance to retest the lows, something like this. So this is my visualization for gold coming in, even though we don't have a breakout below this level yet. We always want to plan ahead to visualize how price what would price do, right? Come out to this level, see how it reacts. It could create both resistance and support, create a minor range before breaking down again. So that's what I like to see for gold. For GJ, it's still quite messy, right? You can see there's indecision right here whenever price comes into a key zone, and I would like GJ to break out of this key level of support in order for me to take any trades, because not taking buys once again, because it's counter trend trading, and I don't want to trade in this consolidation. Does streaming helps with my trading? It doesn't. Not really. It's just just doing the same thing what I do, just in front of you guys. So it doesn't really. I mean, I definitely feel like a little pressure because I'm showing everything what I do in front of you guys, right? So the pressure is still there. And USD CAD, yeah. What about USD CAD? What are you looking at for USD CAD? Send me a chart. Do I stream every day? No, I don't. I used to stream every Tuesday and Thursday, but I stopped the live streamings because I wanted to focus more on producing more pre-made videos on my channel, because I lack the time, because I still have my full-time job, right? So yeah. There's no schedule right now. It's just like as and when. Like today, I literally just came on to my computer after my dinner and just, why not just stream now, right? 5 minutes. I like decided to stream in 5 minutes. So I couldn't. There's no schedule. Sorry. I'm sure you feel that's one. Yeah. Yep. Definitely. So have you guys taken any trades yet? Because for me, I haven't yet, because I was waiting for GJ, but there's no signs. There's a nice drop during London for gold, right? But nah, I didn't take it yet. Oh no. Right, let's wait for gold. Let me just type. Let me just see. So that's for gold. Let me look at GJ. GJ is still very low in volume. Price couldn't break above this level. Eventually, I'm anticipating price to go bearish, preferably during New York, but with the range, I think it's quite tough. Maybe during NYSC, we could get something. Let me look at. Does Euro GBP look good for buys right now? I would prefer if you send me a chart to show me your thought process behind Euro GBP, because it's very hard for me to, because everyone look at the charts different. I want to know your thought process and analysis. Then we can go through Euro GBP together. In order to send a chart, you can take a look at the description on in the instructions on how to send the chart, the trading view chart. Looking at the 15 minutes time frame on gold, right, it's reacting to this level right here. If I were to draw a zone, you can see towards the left, what do we have? Liquidity here, rejections here, and now price is reacting to this level. So always draw zones where you think price would react to, right? In this case, it rejected this zone right here. So let's see what it will do. Will it break out? If it does, it would more likely to retest this zone right here. So we can see, wait and see how price reacts, because it can come up here to react to reject, or come up to this level to reject. So let's see. Ultimately, I'm still very bearish for gold, right? Taking a look at the daily, once again, it closed below previous candles, and it already created a top wick, just didn't break the low of the previous daily. And once it did, it should fill the wick to the left right here, 450 pips. So let's wait for that. Yeah, let's focus on gold because GJ is still in a mess. Bramantio Rakatama. Man, sorry man, I don't speak the language. Don't know what you're saying. How long have I been trading? Around slightly more than 1.5 years. Honestly, I'm not a I haven't been I'm not the longest trader, right? But yeah, each on its own, right? Everyone has different journeys, and yeah, everyone's journey is unique on its own. Right, price is reacting to this level. On the 30, it looks like it's gonna flip. 15 rejecting that level, right? We visualize how price would come up to a level to eventually create resistance to retest the low, but in this case there's no entries yet because candles hasn't closed. We are still 13 to 12 minutes away to London, New York Open, right? And if this candle closes like this, I would take the trade down 20 pips to retest the lows right here, eventually anticipating price to break the lows of the previous daily candle and also New York Open volume. But other than that, I have 12 minutes to wait. On the 5 minutes, my 5 minutes looks exactly what I'm looking for, but on the 50 and 30, so just gotta wait. Oh wait. Okay, let's take a look on GJ. What is it doing so far? Sorry man, my throat is a bit sore, but I don't have the, you know what I mean. I don't have it. How long have you been consistently profitable? Around let me see. I would say this year, 8-9 months. Yeah, around there. There is an article on CNBC Indonesia today. Title was Singapore. Yeah, I saw it in the news that I saw that in the news too, right? Because everyone is afraid of getting pregnant because the cases and the cases are rising and all. They don't want to risk it, right? So yeah, they just don't do it then. How many percent do I risk per trade? It varies, right? Half risk for me is 0.5%. I would say 0.5 to 2%. Very rare 2%. Usually it's 1 to 1.5. Yep. Stay safe. Yes, you too, man. There's some waiting to do. Okay. Since there's some waiting to do, let's do a monthly forecast. So what do we have? This is your monthly level. Even if you extend it to the left, you can see that this is where price had reactions all the way through, right? 156 level. This is where price reacted to, right? But we still have a support right here, a liquidity zone. If you go down to the weekly time frame, what we have is price tapped into a key monthly resistance and started to make its way down to the liquidity area. So you can see that this is your massive range, right? This range is 500 pips. We have strong support level and strong resistance, so that is why price is consolidating on the higher time frames. And if you go down to the daily time frame, you can see that price is relatively bearish, right? The whole structure here on the daily time frame is still making lower highs, right, and lower lows. But even though we are still bearish, we are in fact still at a liquidity area right here, as drawn on this box, right? Price couldn't break below this level. So what do we do now is not to take any trades whenever price taps into this level, unless we have this bullish closure on the daily to signal that this is your support being respected for the next daily candle to push up. Other than that, it's very tough to take trades in the zone because you don't know whether price will break out of the zone or react to it by rejecting it, right? So now coming into the more recent price action on the daily time frame, we have this resistance level right here, right? Price rejected the liquidity area, came up, found resistance right here. If we were to extend the level, you can see that this is, we have some reactions into this level right here. So you can see that this resistance is also a key level of resistance right here. Go down to the 4-hour time frame. Once we have this fake out right here, right, price came down, broke support, create lower highs and lower lows already. So now we can anticipate price to go from levels to levels into this zone once again. So that's what I'm looking for. The overall is still bearish. So that's it. The top down analysis. Usually what price likes to do is impulse, correction, impulse, correction, and then impulse again. But other than that, we still have to wait for that signal. With all that said, let's go to gold. What's gold doing? Gold is still not doing much. Hi man, miss your stream. You made my day. Thanks and appreciate that. Thanks for your support too. let's measure the range. So far we have, the resistance is good because it still aligns with my analysis, right? Being gold is bearish, but looking at the range, the risk to reward isn't that great anymore, right? 15 pips for a 20 pip stop loss for a 15 pip TP. So I'll probably wait for below a breakout, the candle closure below 1722.87. Yeah, I'm gonna adjust my levels. Didn't really scroll back just now. Yeah, I'm gonna adjust them to 1722. My bad. Yuki, can you take a look at this? I don't see the link. It doesn't show. I think you send the code only. Don't send any slash or anything like that. Just send the last few digits and alphabets at the end of the link. Look at the description. But sometimes I don't know why it works for some and doesn't work for others. It's kind of weird. Try it one more time. If not, you can send it to my Instagram DM and I'll open the chat there. Yeah, plus TV. I can't see the link in the YouTube chat. Oh my, yeah. Kenneth, I got yours. Send it like Kenneth one. Copy. So what do we have? We have GJ 30-minute time frame. Notice that there is this long wick down on the 30-minute time frame. On the 15 time frame, the support seems to be at well, a candle closure below. Okay, so this question is a great question because, right, you can see right here on the 15 minutes we have this dotted line dip, which is my selling support right here. If we go down to 15 minutes time frame, we have in fact candles closing below this level. So this could be your 15-minute a tricky area, right? So that's why minimally for me, I need a 30-minute or 1 hour time frame candle to close below this level, right? I wouldn't wait for a 15-minute candle to close below this level, right? Even if I get that, I will not take the trade because the 15-minute time frame isn't clean. So if the 30-minute candle managed to close below this level, which means it did what previous candle couldn't, right? All these candles to the left, it couldn't close below this level. And if a candle managed to close this time, I know that is a good sign that GJ wants to continue moving down. So that's my thought process, right? So on the time frame where the level isn't nice, it isn't that clean, I would just go up to the high time frames to see how the levels will look like. Or another thing is you just bring your support down, right? That's the safest. But then again, the range won't be as clean anymore. I mean you are just the risk to reward and the the range, the trading range will decrease, right? Because you are shifting down your level. So this is just a setup that I'm looking for, the 30 minutes and 1 hour time frame. Alright, we got another chart. Pound yen, 30 minutes, sells below 149.90. Okay, that's the 15-minute zone, right? I believe. So this is your safe. This sell level is very safe, which is good. Buys above this level. The only thing I would take note of is the trend for GJ is overall bearish still, even though it might break above resistance created. We might get 10 pips up, but usually for me, I come to realize that counter trend trading is risky for me because I tend to get faked out quite a bit. So now I only stick to one bias for the day. So yeah, it could work. This could very well work, right? But not for me. I'm gonna stick to only sells. So what I will look at for this level, if price came up and closed back below, right, then I'll take the fake out trade down. So you see a difference between holding one bias as opposed to holding two, right? So that's my suggestion. Just take note that if you want to take buys, you either want to manage your trade strictly because it's in fact counter trend trading, or another thing is take half risk, right? So when the setup or the market condition isn't in your favor, then you wanna look for things that that compensate with that risk. So yeah. Thanks for the feedback, man. Do you trade only NY session? No, I look at all three sessions because now I have my community, right? So now I look at all three sessions to give updates on what's price doing. Usually I start looking at charts around half an hour after Asian Open, and then I'll look at the charts until like NYSE or even after New York Open. I feel GJ will fake out 151, 100 before shorting down. Yeah, that's a possibility. It could 151, 100. Yeah. But for me, I'm just gonna wait for sales. So I wouldn't take any buys. Yo, good evening. What's up, Lim Tin? First time seeing me without a cap. Yeah, usually I wear a cap, but yeah, I took a shower. Didn't want to wear a cap with wet hair. It's kind of nasty. Oh, it's there's nothing. No, you can see, right? The volume starting to come in, but it isn't something I'm looking for. So it can go up all the way at once. I wouldn't take buys, right? Even though I might take buy here, close at 20 pips and stuff, but in the long run, how many times it will work? So that's my thought process always. Always visualizing what I want price to do rather than chase the price. Last day of September gold might want to take out previous month low. Yep, could be because it's the last day of the quarter too, and just be very careful. Oh wow, Mina, I can see your chart. Funny, sometimes this type of link, I can't see this type of link, but when you send it, I can see it. It's kind of weird. Let me take a look at your chart. Wait, what's this? Buys above. Okay. Buys above this level, sells below 149910. Okay. This is the 15 minutes level. Sells, same thing. It's a very safe level, so it's a good level. For buys, I mean, I said just now also that buys is still relatively risky because the fact that we are still in the downtrend, right? Taking buys is counter trend trading. So the thing you need to take note of, there's a higher chance that fake outs might happen. Another thing is you might get whip you might see whipsaws, right, if you want to take impulse entries. So I would say the minimum thing you want to wait for is candle closure above this level if you want to take buys. And also, since you know it's counter trend trading, maybe you want to manage your trade more strictly, or enter it with half risk, right? Because counter trend trading, there's more risk. So in order to mitigate that risk, you want to trade with lesser risk or manage the trade strictly. So yeah, other than that, these are good levels. If GJ breaks 15700, will it rise to 151,300? I am no fortune teller, but there could be a chance. Once again, it can go up, but that's not my trade because it's counter trend trading once again. Alright, you can see there's so much rejections already in this zone, so we need to wait. And I'm sticking to my daily bias, which is bearish. So let's see. Feel GJ will head up before pre-New York. Clear imbalance. Yeah, I don't know about imbalance. I don't know what's that. Imbalance. Okay, thank you. Recently started following you after hearing you at Singapore too. Where you hear me from? You're welcome, Minat. Always nice to see your charts. See this new candle, right? This New York open candle doesn't have a top wick. So usually whenever a candle doesn't have a top or bottom wick, usually the case is it will go back to create a wick. So let's see if it will do that. Your previous videos, you mentioned you just finished army while I'm going to enlist. Oh, damn, you're young then. All the best, all the best. Just you know, yeah, I just say all the best. There's nothing much. Imbalance, unfairness in the markets. Which price could potentially go? Oh, okay. Unfairness in the markets. 21 already, growing older and older. Same. I'm 23. So It is what it is, man. This is life. This is life. So now this level is broken. It's retesting this level right now. Look at that. This was the level that I initially plotted, right? Now didn't have the bottom wick. Could the London, could the New York Open drive up to grab liquidity just to come back down? It could. Right, so yeah. Do we have any news? Oh, testifies. 8:30 we have final GDP quarter. So yeah, 8:30. Let's wait. Man, if I don't wear a cap, right, my hair is in the way. Let me just try to grab a cap. For old time's sake, yeah. Okay. Back in business. Maybe now we can get an entry. Yep, exactly. Look at this level. Flipping now. Let's see. I'm ready. So let's see if this candle on the 30, if it were to close like this, right? What's the range we have? Around 30 pips. 1:1. So we shall see. From being a scalper and then do swing sometimes, how do you trade? How do you hold trades and pips longer? Alright, that's a great question, because I'm not sure if you guys heard, but I always mention that juggling both swing and scalp could be quite difficult. Reason being, the mindset behind both itself is very different, right? Managing trades, the mindset, waiting for trade entries, holding the trades, and everything. The psychology even behind scalping and swings is totally different. So what I did was, I went to scalping first, right? But I went into dabble with swings, and then I realized I couldn't juggle with both. So I focused on scalping first, and then I slowly got comfortable with scalping, and then I went back into swings, So I slowly dabbled into swings, and yeah, slowly tried to understand the dynamics between both, right? Because even on the same pair, like GJ, for me example, there's sometimes the scalps say buys, but swings it says sells. So usually with that, it's very hard to find a balance between both. So that's something I'm still learning, right? But so far it's been well, and the mindset is you have to slowly understand. You have to master one first, right? If you master swings first, then you have to slowly go into scalps to understand the dynamics of scalping. So slowly you will gain the experience of handling both, right? It's all about experience. So hope that answered your questions. Hold trades longer and stuff. Yeah, all that is just the dynamics of swing trading and scalp trading. Go with minor loss. Any comments? Oh, let me take a look. Hold on. Oh damn, the 15 close created a top wick. 10 pip stop loss for 23 pip TP. It looks good, man. Let me see, the 30 is flipping, 1 hour flip, 4 hour is still open. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take an entry right here. Where's my stops? The 1:1. Oop, flip back up. Let's see. Set this. Something is wrong. Let me know. Alright. I got in somewhere here. Let's see. In a minor drawdown right now. Okay, let me answer some questions. My bad. Wait, I was looking at the chart, right? Okay, this is the gold one. Wait, is this a 1 minute chart? Okay, enter as price breaks the high. Price broke the highs. Stop loss below market structure. Okay. Price went into profits, came back down, closed 50%. Close another 50% as previous candle close, broke the low. Okay, managed risk again, stopped out. So okay, so firstly I would say the 1 minute time frame is very it's not as reliable, right? The lower time frame it is, the less reliable price is, especially for gold, right? It's very volatile. So you must understand that the 1 minute time frame is quite I would say not as reliable lah, basically. But I like the way you manage risk, right? You close 50% here and you close another 50% as the lows got broken. So yeah, the trade management wise is very nice. So all I would say is, if you have experience trading with 1 minute, then so be it. But for me, I don't trade the 1 minute, because to me the 1 minute is not very reliable for me, especially like closures. 1 minute candle closing above a level is not something I'm comfortable taking, right? So yeah, I would say if you want to trade the 1 minute, practice and backtest to see how the 1 minute moves, and yeah, that's about it. Your risk management is solid. I like how you manage risk here, so your loss is basically minimum. So yeah, ooh, we are in drawdown. Let's see, 5 minutes. So 30 minute flip back bullish. Yeah, broke the low, because on the 15th, right, what I saw was this candle retesting this zone right here, created a top wick first to break the low. So that's where I got in, and anticipating price not to come back to my high of the previous candle. So let's see, what questions do we have? Would you recommend one pair, one session? For scalping, I would say usually I focus on 1 to 2 pair only, right? You don't have to really stick to one pair, but if you are like a beginner, like totally a new beginner trader, I would say for scalping, just focus on one pair, then you should be good. So for me, I started to trade GJ only. So yeah, that's about it. And then slowly dabble in gold. Yeah, that's news, right? Oh, did I get stopped? Oh yeah. was talking and I saw the setup, right? It's too good to take. Man, even I got impulsive. Yeah, that was a bad trade because of news, basically. Oh, been so long since I took a scalping loss, but it's fine. I risk proper. All is well. Let's see if we can get another one below. Let's see. How often do you check how often I check my swings? It's very hard to say because I'm in front of the charts for like 12 hours a day, so it's a bit yeah, my answer doesn't really mean much, but yeah, actually, but honestly speaking, for swings you don't really have to check the charts often because you can set alerts, right? And you can probably check the charts maybe in every like 2 hours, maybe. Yeah, or even less than that if you have alerts. Tingo is preparing for news there. Exactly. Traffic to the left hand don't bother you on the wish time. Ooh, look at GJ, 30-minute closure. So the 15 close above. How many pips it moved? 11 pips. But nah, this is not my trade. Not taking buys. Honestly, I only consider taking buys right here, above this level. Then maybe. But other than that, I would not be taking buys right here. Sells here and sells here. So GJ, but GJ doesn't have that bottom wick. Could be a fake out, yeah. It could, but if it hasn't happened, then it hasn't. Let's see what the news come out. What's the GDP quarter to quarter? That was a terrible one, man. Initially I was waiting for the 30, but saw the 15 reject the zone, created the top wick, broke the lows. But one thing about streaming, right? I how is it? I'm not like laser focused on the charts because I'm constantly answering questions and the charts, right? Then just now when I immediately saw this, yeah, it got me impulsive a little. Not gonna lie. It's all good, man. Do you use Fibo? No, I don't. But I know how it works. It's like a retracement tool after impulse. But no, I don't use it. But some people use it for confluence. But not for me because I use price action and things that work well. Like for me personally. Ooh, GJ pushing. So let's see. Day time frame, 4 hour time frame. Yeah, I would take buys above this level because then this is your previous swing high, right? If price break this swing high, then I would say it could come up to continue creating those low high and lower, I mean higher highs and higher lows. Would you say your viewer influenced you taking a trade? Not really, but the pressure, there's a little pressure, right? When you have eyes looking. So yeah, it's just human nature lah, basically. And then considering I'm still a relatively new streamer, right? So yeah, it's something to learn, I guess. But it's all good, man. It's all good. Probably means you should stream more. I will stream more, but you know, time is not on my side lah. I try to post one video a week, you know, but you know, if I stream, I don't have the time to film and edit. So I don't know. This is still something I'm exploring. We enjoy your stream, Singapore Raja. Nah, man. I'm Yuki. I'm no one. Just like a small, you know, just sharing my ideas and sharing my knowledge. Oh, gold is. So let's see. Looks like the news is nuts, huh? Should we bet for the USD, right? If gold is moving this way. Oh, unemployment claims bad numbers, good numbers for GDP. Let's see, like GU, what's GU doing? Okay. Yeah, we got some waiting to do. Right. GJ, would GJ just melt down? Right, so we never know. Or is this just a bottom wick creation to drive up again? But to me, there's nothing much. Not taking any trades in this range. We only take buys right here and sells below. No, even sells below this level is risky because of the range to the left. This consolidation range is a mess. Only take sells below this level. If not, there's nothing for me. For gold, Yeah, it's nothing yet. Right. Could this just like do this? Nah, we never know. We never know. Let's see what's going on. UJ is just nuts. You see, there's no top wick, there's no bottom wick. Better stay out. Yes, you're right. XAU may be setting up for sells. Right, same. Looking for sells too. Just gotta be patient. Right. Everything from the top, from the high time frame down to the low time frame, it shows me bearish signs, so we'll only be looking for sells for gold. So what I'm looking at now, potentially, right, this is your consolidation range, right? And now if price broke up the range, it shouldn't come back down already. And if it does, then what do we have? This will then be your fake out. Then price will most likely retest the bottom of the range. So let's see. If price closes back into this range, we might get a fake out play. Yep. Because it's also still making low highs and lower lows, right? Trading Adventures, aka Gabriel Lima, is coming here to say hi all. Have a great day. Have a great day too. Check orange. Do we have to? What is it called? OJUSD, is it? Orange juice. Let's take a look at orange juice. Top down analysis. Oh, there's a clash between orange juice lover and haters. That's why you have indecision right now in the markets for orange juice. At the top, right, we have a supply, too much supply. That's why price dip, come into a demand area. That's where everyone wants to drink orange juice, and it will more or less reject the level. So we at 130. It's nuts. Pineapple lovers are making life hard for orange juice. But look on the monthly time frame or weekly. Yeah, man. If you want to trade consolidation, if you trade consolidation range, then orange juice should be the way for you. Gold, gold, gold. What are you doing? Where you want to go? Take care, man. Take care, take care. All the best. Like and share, pips. Thanks, man. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed the stream so far, do like the stream, hit a subscribe. Alright, I have a lot of new content in the midst of producing, so if you guys are interested in all that, just subscribe. Orange juice for real? What graph is that? No, it's under soft commodities, I think. For gold can go up as much as it wants. I'm still gonna take self, so this to me is just the pullback for it to come back down again. So the higher it retraces, honestly, the better, because I will have larger range. Let's take a look. What's GJ doing? Right, still 15 minutes candle is closing in 2 minutes. Yeah, gold is still bearish. Right, I still have a swing on GJ. GI closed out. AN on the way. UCAT slow. This is also reversing. TP1 hit. GA is also whatever. EJ is whatever. Gotta wait. Trading is all about waiting. Gold is still pushing, man. It's nuts. Roughly how many days do I hold my swing trade? It varies. Can be from 1 day to 3 days to 5 days, or even a week. But yeah, around there. How do you cope with psychological so that you don't do impulse trading just to recover your losses? So okay, psychology, right? When it comes to psychology, it's very personal, right? Because no matter what people say, no matter what advisors say, no matter what psychologists say, they're just gonna tell you, oh, don't do this, don't do that. But at the end of the day, you are the one that's gonna pull the trigger, right? Sometimes it's just unfortunate that people learn through the hard way, right? Until the point where you are sick and tired, like literally sick and tired of losing money. That's maybe the point where you realize the true meaning of trading. So some people have that type of maturity, right? It's all different. Everyone is different. But all I can say is you probably already know what you are doing wrong, right? All traders usually know. Most of the time it's psychology, and most of the time they know that they are doing something wrong, but they just do it anyway, right? So this no advice can help you. You can only help yourself. So I would say you either start building good habits now, or you're just gonna let the markets teach you, basically. That there's not much advice I can give, to be honest, because I come to realize psychology has always been a topic where it's very personal. So yeah, let me see. What can we expect from the swing signals? Ooh, it's gonna be released in a few hours, right? Yeah. So it's basically like, it's nothing much. Basically, it's just when I entering a trade, I will send it over, right? Saying where is my entry, my stop loss, my take profit, and all that, and the reason why I'm entering that trade. And also there will be a channel with forecast. Like, I am not in the trade yet. I'm like forecasting, sending like charts to see like my trading plan, basically. And another channel is my journal, right? Whenever we hit TP or stop loss, I'll journal the trade and I'll send it all there. So these are the three main stuff in the signal channel. Let me see, what do we have here? What and when click moment in understanding market structure. Oh, the aha moment in understanding market structure, right? So before learning price action, I've been dabbling with a lot of indicators, right? All the indicators, I've probably tried it, Fibonacci and all that, RSI and all that lah, basically, you guys know. So I realized understanding the indicator doesn't really tell a story, right? I'm just relying solely on the indicator and not focusing on the thing in front of me right now, which is candles, right? All candles, individual candles makes up a story. So if you are able to understand what candles does, because we are basically trading off candles, and if you can understand candles, then trading should be relatively easy, right? Because basically trading is reading candles. So the moment where I realized that I have to understand candles, I slowly to just doing high time frame to lower time frames, right? Top down analysis. That's where I started to understand that each time frame tells a different story, right? So for me, daily time frame 4 hour is just like plotting your zones, establishing your bias, and the 1 hour 30 minutes is like the time frame for me to execute. And also little things like the higher the time frame, the more reliable it is. So all this all comes with experience, and with experience I have to journal them in order for me to gain those experience in the first place. Yeah, let's look at GJ. Oh, look at GJ. Oh my god. Right, it's bearish. Yeah, gold is still doing nothing. So what's the next question? Will you be sending a chart analysis when sending signals? Yes, I'll be sending like a chart with entry, stop loss, take profit, and the reason why I'm entering that trade. And maybe I'll add like a reason why I place my stop loss there, why I place my TP area there, and etc. And yeah, that's about it. UK approach in understanding analyzing market structure is simple yet effective, right? Because right, if you have so many indicators, what are you gonna do? Like if 2 indicators, 3 indicators conflict with one another, what are you gonna do? Right, ultimately you are trading candles, so the most the most logical thing is to understand candles. And if you are able to understand candles, then it should be a breeze, right? Just plotting your zones, support, resistance, that's it. And yeah, so far it's been great. Okay, when is the best time to enter a trade, like Asian or London or NY, or just wait for the move to happen? So there's no best move or best volume or whatever best session, right? I would say pick a session where it's best for your schedule. All session works, right? So previously for me, when I was in the army, I only trade New York, right? So that's because that's the only free time I have. And sometimes when I come into New York, I see London had already pushed like 150 pips, but so what, right? Sometimes New York push 150 pips and London range, right? So there's no what if, what that, and all that. So I would say just pick your session, stick to it, and don't try to have like FOMO, like, oh, I should have trade London or I should have trade Asian, because at the end of the day, all this is just like you're just killing yourself, like, basically. Just keep trading as simple as possible, and don't overthink it. So I would say just pick a session that best fit your schedule, and don't look back. But of course, you also have to stick to that session, right? Because each session moves, like the behavior is different, but you still can trade them. So yeah. When is the best time to enter a swing trade? Any session, right? I enter my swing trades like sometimes I enter Asian, London, and New York. Please continue the weekly forecast on GJ is the best. Yeah, I mean, I'm just basically doing top-down analysis on like forecasting where GJ might go just by reading candles, and if you guys like pay close attention, like how I read candles, right? You can apply that every day on the daily time frame, like day to day, right? Or because I basically do that every day on the community, like my Discord chat, right? So if you guys slowly understand the thought process behind my analysis, you can basically apply that on your own already. So yeah, that's the goal I have lah. Basically, just to like you guys to analyze and look at the charts the same way as I do. And yeah. Do you personally scalp all sessions? No, I don't. I do, but I don't necessarily overtrade, you know what I mean? So sometimes, like, even though I'm in front of the charts for all 3 sessions, I don't like take trades on all 3 sessions. I only take trades based on what I plan, like the setups I want to see. So it don't necessarily happen in all 3 sessions. So even now, I only take like maybe one trade or 2 trades a day, or sometimes I don't even take a trade, even though I'm in front of the charts for the whole day. So yeah, the trading plan is very, very important. Back to the charts. What do we have? Nothing. 30 minutes. We are 7 minutes before the 4-hour close. Gonna close bullish, rejecting. Let's go. 1 hour. There's no bottom wick on the 1 hour. It's still above this key level. So if price still can maintain bullish strength above this level, it could retest this level right here. So yeah, it has to first maintain strength above this key level first. If not, it will just close back below, and then the top move, it will then be a fake out. And for gold, oh my god, rejecting this daily zone right here that we drew first thing on the streams. So now the key issue now is right here. See how price reacts into this level again, and if it starts to create resistance, it could retest down again, or if it break out, then it's a no trade for me already. Yeah, that's about it. So bullish right now because I think it's due to the news. Okay, back to the questions. Hayuki, regarding your swing trades, do you have a stringent criteria for RR? Yes. So okay, for scalps, right, you can see that risk to reward, your RR is very subjective because the way we close at 10 pips, and also we manage risk like close half here, close half there, close half at BE and stuff, so that will actually alter the risk to reward, right? But for swing trades, for me, risk to reward and stop loss placement is the 2 key aspect on how to, like, for me to stay profitable, right? Because whenever I enter a swing trade, I don't usually manage the trade. I just let it do its thing, unless there's certain criteria that I look at for swing trades to manage to take the risk out. But other than that, the risk management is very different from scalping. So that's why I need that risk to reward to actually make me profitable. And the next thing is the stop loss placement also. So it has to be strategically placed such that price wouldn't hit my stop loss if it wants to continue moving in my direction. So yes, swing trading, risk to reward is very crucial for me. What is the most suitable trading method for only 1 sessions? Scalp or swing? I would say scalp, because for scalp, the good thing is you can be like take 1 trade and be done for the day. For swings, you have to manage it, even though you only trade New York, right? Swing trading is basically intraday. The trade can run from 1 day to 2 days to 3 days. So if you're only trading 1 session and you cannot pay attention to your trade, then of course scalping would be the more logical way to go, because you're in and out of the trade basically within like 30 minutes, 1 hour at most. So yeah, I would recommend scalping. What's the playlist, brother? What's the playlist? I'm basically just playing off the stream beats, because it's not copyrighted. Stream beats by, who's this called? Harris Heller. It's on Spotify. Would you account the loss earlier due to news? Yeah, partially. And partially is because of my impulsiveness also. Like when I saw the entry, the setup was there, but I didn't account news. So partly it's because of news, partly it's because of my impulsiveness to neglect news. So yeah, it is what it is. I learned from it. Wow, go just fly above where? To the moon. Oh my god. What is going on? So for gold, daily flip 4 hour. Yeah, this is gold, man. This is just what gold does, honestly. So the 1 hour and 4 hours closing in 1 minute. So we shall see. Price is rejecting this level. Price close above, couldn't maintain strength above this level. Now it's probably gonna close bearish. This will then be a fake out, but then we still have this level. There's no sells within this range. Man, my drawing sucks. There's basically no sells in this range right here. Even if price close back below here, it's still quite risky because there's consolidation. Yo, what's up, mate? Good morning. Good morning, it's Junaid. And what's up, Dane? You're new here? What's up? I'm a new streamer too, so that makes the two of us. Pleased to meet you and the chat. What's up? How's trading for you? God, I don't use FIPS. But I understand how it works. But I just don't understand the rationale behind why is 61.8 the golden rule and stuff. It just doesn't make sense for me, right? Like, for example, why I'm like looking at daily for GJ, right? Like, these are what I study, right? Because all these tells me a story, like FIPS doesn't. So it just doesn't like click in my head. So the 4 hour close, GJ rejected that level. 1 hour, it's still bullish. 30 minutes close bearish. Yeah, there's no trade still because in fact the 1 hour is still bullish. 30 minutes is still above the range. And for gold, right? Gold closed. Oh wow, had a massive rejection wick. Closed bullish above this range. Current 4 hour candle open with no bottom wick yet, so just be very careful. There's nothing still too. And yeah, there's nothing for gold. I'm not gonna take buy, so probably there's no trade for me already for gold. For GJ, oh, GJ 1 hour, 4 hour actually closed above the range. 4 hour close above the range, create a bottom wick. It should fill this range, the wick to the left, honestly. Like, I can see GJ filling the wick to the left. Yeah, and to retest this level once again. If you were to go down like the 5 minute time frame, or 5 minute time frame is basically ranging. Yeah, it's too risky right now. Even buys is counter trend also. And yeah, we need to see the 4 hour close above. Yeah, it doesn't make sense for 4 hour to just continue down already. This bullish momentum is, this 4 hour closure tells me a lot about like the bullish momentum. Alright, what do you guys have? Okay, noted. Makes sense. Wait. Thanks for the explanation. I follow you on social media and it appears that you are active on both scalping and swing trades, like sometimes in Asian. Yes, that's right. Just curious on how your usual daily trading day goes. Oh, like you want to know my day in life? Is basically what I do. I wake up, drive to the office, I send my daily analysis, have breakfast, do my office work, and look at the charts. Yeah, like mix of both work and trading basically. Then go for lunch, then repeat. Go home. Last time I go home, I eat quick dinner, then I live stream. Then after live stream, I film YouTube videos, edit videos, and then if I have time, then I'll go and work out. Right, work out. If I'm hungry after that, then I go have supper. I go have supper, then I probably like have 3 hours of sleep, and then my day repeats after that. What a hilarious life, right? It's not all fun and Lambos, right? Nah, man. Let me see what questions we have. Oh, there's a lot of questions. That's good. To be honest, the FIB was derived from a mathematician. Not sure how it will appear on the charts. Right, I know it's a golden rule. Like it's applied, like everywhere in life, right? It's just like a golden ratio. Like scientifically, it's if things are in this ratio, is like I don't know, just some magical number. I don't know. At which point will your bias change? When like I see price creating new price structure. Like let's say on GJ, right? It's a prime example. I was bearish. My analysis right here was all bearish, right? Looking on the daily and stuff. But this was the swing high that is very crucial, because now what price is doing is creating lower highs and lower lows, right? But once this swing high is broken, then this is your first high, right? And once it creates a new higher low, then you can say that price there's a high potential for price to reverse. So this swing high is very crucial, because if price breaks this swing high, it's creating a new higher high, and if we retest this support level, then it could create new high low. So now then price is creating higher highs and higher lows. So yes, this swing high is very crucial. But you're not about that. So yeah, correct. Is the signal group going to be on Telegram? No, it's going to be on Discord. If Telegram it's quite tough, because in the past I used Telegram for my community, and I opened 2 channels, one for the chat group and another one is for my analysis. But now on Discord I have so many sub channels, so it's relatively easier for you guys also. Like there's a forecast channel, there's a signal channel, there's a journal channel, right? If I use it on Telegram, everything will be jumbled up. Basically it's not organized. It will be messy. So yep, it will be on Discord. How many years it takes for you to reach consistent? So I've been trading around 1.5 years plus, been profitable for around 8-9 months. So I would say, because honestly this question, if I give you my answer, it's not gonna benefit anyone also, because everyone is different. So if I tell you like I been profitable after like 8 months, 9 months, yeah, so it's about there. How do you even juggle full-time job and trading? Why do you need a full-time job? Because I love working. No, I'm helping out like my dad's company basically. So, but I have flexibility there, so I'm just like learning stuff there also. Like I don't want to just, because trading for me is hobby, right? I still want to be hands-on doing like stuff, right? Like business and stuff. I like the aspect of that. Trading for me is just a hobby, and I don't want my hobby to be like it's just basically not something I want to do full time lah. But honestly, it's taking most of my time now. especially with YouTube. Oh my god, and the community. What do we have? What do we have? Um. 3 hours of 3 hours is exaggeration. Usually I get around 5 to 6 hours of sleep. So yeah, but every morning it's just like, man, coffee every day lah, basically. Super productive, respect. Yeah. I used to but the thing is, right, with work, I used to go to the gym almost every day, but now, right, oh my god, I've been like skipping the gym for maybe 1 week, 2 weeks already. It's been bad, man. It's very bad. Like the only exercise I have now is walking my dog. Like, oh my god, it's kind of nuts. Where I got time to find girlfriend? You don't have to, because I already got a girlfriend. What? Yeah, I have a girlfriend. Have you blown your account in the past? Yes, many actually, many. But blowing accounts is, even though it's very normal, like it's a phase every trader like gonna go through, but I don't want to normalize it, because blowing accounts is not okay in the first place. If you are still blowing accounts, you shouldn't even be trading, right? That's the bottom line. So yeah, honestly, if you're not doing it the right way, you're gonna blow accounts, and there's no point even trading, basically. What's your full-time job? I'm just doing like administrative stuff, doing some finance and all that. Do you do swing signals? Oh, great question. Because you know what? No, not yet, but I'm gonna release the swing signal in like, I think 3 hours. Yeah, in 3 hours. You guys can follow my Instagram lah. I do all my updates there at Yuki Journal. What's your criteria for fake out entries? So for fake outs, right, so you guys really probably, like, if you really understand what is fake out, then it means, like, let's say we are in a range, like GJ is a prime example right now. Like, you can say that this is your consolidation range, right? Price closed above here, couldn't maintain bullish momentum, and came back down. So with that, this is a fake out, right? This is your fake out. But what are the criteria for me to take this fake out trade? First thing is range. I need like a big enough range, preferably 15 plus minimum. Second thing is, if the fake out aligns with my bias for the day. So these are the two main criteria I need for fake outs, because I don't want to blindly just like say, oh, it's a fake out, and then I'm just gonna take a trade, right? No, I still need like criteria for me to take the fake out trades. And another thing is, I want to say is clean range. Yeah, clean range is another one. No, forget it. So the third one would be clean range, and also, yeah, those basic stuff, risk to reward and everything, have to be like favorable. Look at GJ. Is GJ gonna do a fake out? There's no buys, right? Where's the buys? Or maybe not yet. Maybe the 4 hours is just creating a bottom wick to drive up again. Who knows? How was it good? I was trading 1 year plus, but I'm not consistent. So any advice? So question to ask yourself is, do you have a trading plan? Okay, let me just type it out. Okay, we have time. Number 1, do you have a trading plan? If yes, are you following it? If no, then you know what to do. Follow your trading plan. So the next thing to do is journal, right? So how I journal is always before I take a trade, right? Let's say this is like clean chart, right? I will draw my zones, whatever, anticipate like where price would go, like let's say something like this, right? So this is my before chart, and then after I take a trade, like maybe I took a short here and price went down all the way, and then I will take another screenshot. So now I have before and after, and then I will take both of them and I'll compare it to see whether it's according to my trading plan, right? So have a trading plan is the first step. Number 2 is journal. So with this before and after journaling, you will understand like what's the issue. You can find out like, is it psychology, is it strategy, or is it whatever, because over time all that builds experience. And yeah, it's just doing the same thing every day, but doing the right things every day is more crucial. So yeah, that's my advice. Why do you offer swing signals but not scalps? Because scalp is very hard to give signals, to be honest. You must be very quick on your hands, and even like if I'm typing the signal halfway, price already hit my TP. It's like that's not something I wanna do, you know. For swings, there's like not much attention, so signals for swings is just more logical for me as opposed to scalps. Yeah, like scalps example, if I type a signal now, price already might be moving halfway, and then the person who signed up for the signals may not be like immediately be alerted by the signal, right? So it just doesn't make sense to me lah. So yeah, only doing swings. Let's see, gold is nah. GJ coming back down. Can it close back below and do a fake out? I've blown my account before, but I learned your risk to reward strategy, so I'm able to manage my account better, right? Trading is all about managing risk, right? Some people would say like they don't call themselves like traders, right? They call themselves, what do they call themselves? I forget the name. It's basically got to do with risk. So if you can manage risk and focus on the losses rather than the wins, right? That's like the key mindset you should have. The more you manage risk, smaller your losses get, the higher chance of profitability. Because most of the time traders, what they like to do is only focus on the wins and how to increase your win rate, how to like basically increase your win rate and stuff. But honestly, they fail to understand that losses is more important. Yeah, something like that. Risk manager, risk manager, account manager, yeah, something like that. Oh my god. Gold created a bottom wick, flip back bullish, breaking the highs of the previous candle. Could it retest 1742, 1743 level? We shall see. Alright, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please do, so you guys will be notified for future videos and live streams too. Like the video too if you guys can, it will grow the channel. Thanks a lot. What's a good TP for gold buys? Honestly, because I'm not bullish for the day, but I could see I could see gold coming into this region here. Let me see, what do we have? Yeah, it might come up to this level right here. 1745 potential. Yeah, not confident for the buys though. Oh, look at GJ. Really, will it really do a pickup? Ah, man. That's why I always, stick to my buyers, and we shall see. This could just very well be a bottom week. You guys got any questions? If not, I might call it a day, because there's nothing much. Just if you guys don't have any further questions, then I'll see you guys over at Instagram. We'll be dropping the Signal channel in 2 hours, around 2 hours plus, and the registration will only be open for 5 days, and then I'll close it and then run it for a month to see again if it's something I want to do. Then I'll let you guys know. And yeah, if you guys don't, Sing, tell me more about Sing Signal. So yeah, that's about it lah. It's just basically me sending out. I try to post more educational stuff with the Signal, right? So it won't just be buy here, stop loss here, TP here. I will probably explain why I took the trade, why I set my TP there, why I set my stop loss there, and also the reasons behind it. And there will be a forecast channel also. So in the forecast channel, I will post currency pairs. I will do up a chart on the currency pairs, on seeing where I think the currency pair will go, and where I would start to look for entries. So those are forecasts, and those also comes with explanations and stuff. And then the last channel is what? Oh, journal. Sorry, my mind blocked for a moment. So the last channel is journaling. So basically, whenever we take a trade, and be it stop loss, break even, or TP, I will do up a chart after the trade and send it over at that channel. So these are the 3 main channels. And yeah, how much is a swing signal channel? I will release that information afterwards. how to join your Telegram. Oh, it's not Telegram, it will be on Discord. I will give the instructions later on. It's just basically clicking the link and then just like paying for it, and then there will be instructions. Like it will automatically give you the role on the Discord invitation. Can you show some trades, please? By Dion Ang. Dion Ang. Okay, so I have one on GJ. Alright, so this is one of the trades I took on GJ. I wouldn't want, yeah, this, so just by showing this, it's just confluences over confluences. On the 1 hour, this is my channel, broke down, entered the trade. This is still running. GU is another one, but GU I closed right here. And this is just your simple break and retest basically. And what do I have? AN. Yeah, this one is still running still. This one is just breaking out of the trend, retesting levels, and then yeah, targeting the daily high right here. And another one is UCAT. UCAT is very slow. I almost got stopped out, honestly. That's why I say for swing trading, the stop loss placement always is very crucial. This is the level that I had, and yeah, broke out of the trend line, retested both trend line and the support level. This is where I entered, right? You can see the bullish candle. Yeah, in profits right now. Stop loss how many pips? Around 70. So the RR is usually 1 to 3 to 1 is to 5, and the stop loss is usually ranges from 40 pips to around 60, 70 pips. So yeah, risk proper lah, basically. You have to risk proper. GBP, CHF, I got TP1 right here, but it's still like hasn't reached my ultimate TP yet. For this trade is this supply level right here. You can see, right? Once it break down, I waited for the retracement. So it broke down, retested this level. This is where I entered, right? Almost topped me out again. Didn't reach my TP1. And yeah, so came down. For swing trading, it's all about patience, and risk to reward and stop loss placement. These three things. And what's the? I still have two more. GA. So GA is the one that is taking way too long. Like someone asked how long was swing trades, right? So those few trades I showed just now was around 2 to 3 days, and for this trade lasted 8 days already. 8 days, and went into 169 pips basically. The most I had was GU. GU was 300 pips. Yeah, around 300 pips. And yeah, GA is the one that is taking very long. This consolidation was a pain. But this entry was honestly not the best because I had this level here, and I was anticipating price to just create a new lower high to just drive down. But this level apparently is very strong. It's more aggressive entry lah. And the next trade is the last trade, EJ, which I entered like yesterday. Yeah, this trade was entered yesterday. Looking on the daily, same thing, levels plus trend line. Most of my trades are quite similar, right? Retested, close, rejected, respected the high of the previous 4-hour candle, then I entered as it flipped down. And now I'm in how many pips of profit? 60 pips. So yeah, that's about it. This is my TP1, I haven't put it. Yeah, it is approaching my TP1 soon. So yeah, that's basically all the running trades I have on swings now. Oh, what questions do you guys have? How you place BE in swing trades? So whenever I move my stop loss to break even, I will notify also. Like whenever I manage my trade, close half and stuff, I will send it in the group. When you mention TP1, how do you actually close partial position? What do you mean? Wait, what? Do you actually close partial? Yes, correct. So if I have, like, let's say example, one lot running, right? I'll close like 50%, which is 0.5 lot right here. How my god, sorry, my brain is not working. How many percent risk, dude? It's up to you, but I would recommend 1% per trade. Never ever over risk when you're trading swings, because your stop loss is very huge. Another thing is, you may think that your lot size is very small because of the larger stop loss. Never ever over risk for swing tradings. Never ever. Teach us some Singlish, boss lah. Okay lah. Man, I love your lah accent. I mean, I'm Singaporean. What do you want me to do? Like that lah. What leverage do you use? 1 is to 500, but leverage shouldn't be an issue if you're risking proper. It should never be an issue when you risk proper. So yes. So yeah, if you guys have any more questions, if not, I'm gonna call it a day. Last 5 seconds. 5, 4. Okay, wait. Look at gold the last time. No, gold is still pumping bullish. 4 hour created bottom wick. Right, moved up 50 pips as we speak. Wow. Yeah. So GJ. Alright, the 4 hour try to break up. Now price is finding support at previous resistance, right? You can see zones are really important. Alright, looking left is always the key. So yeah, gonna call it a day. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a blast basically. Haven't been streaming consistently, and yeah, today's stream was pretty nice. You guys asked like a lot of questions and I enjoy answering them. And which country are you from? I'm living in Singapore. Yeah, Singapore. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the stream, do leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, follow my IG, because if I'm going live for the day, I will post my updates on my IG. And for those who are interested in the swing signals, right? You can follow my Instagram too, because I will be releasing the news on when I will be releasing the swing channel, and also like how do you sign up and stuff. All the instructions will be there on my Instagram at Yuki Journal. Let me just type that in. So yes, Lim Sin, see you on Discord. Yes, alright. Hope you guys stay safe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Trade safe, guys. Take care.